Hey guys, it is the White Tiger over here with the White Tiger Show, White-Tiger95, and today I'm going to be showing you a video about classes. On a middle level account, I'm Prestige level 45, which gives me 6 class slots unlike the unprestiged 5, and I'll be going through the pros and cons of certain guns, and basically I'll allow you to choose, and then I'll show you how I have it myself set up. So let's start with the first one, and we're going to be doing the assault rifles on this one. So we just go on primary and assault rifles. Now there are 3 guns I haven't yet unlocked: the AK, the F2000 and the ACR, which unlock at level 48, 60 and 70 respectively. But my favorite gun of all these is the TAR-21 for this all-purpose assault rifle class. So we'll go ahead and select that. But there are other guns. The M4A1 is a pretty good gun. And let's just compare. So accuracy is pretty high. We've got medium low damage, good range and very good fire rate, and quite a good mobility. Now if we go down, we see the FAMAS, which has much higher accuracy and for some reason a higher fire rate, which I don't know why, since it's a 3-round burst gun. The range is the same and the damage is the same. The mobility as well is the same. So here we have just an increase in accuracy and an increase in fire rate for some reason. Okay. I personally don't like this gun unless you're starting out because of the 3-round burst thingy, and basically I wouldn't choose it personally. Okay, now we go to the SCAR. It's got a much higher damage, lower fire rate, high accuracy, mobility for all assault rifles is practically the same. And so basically we've got very good damage, very good range, and the accuracy is almost full. Then we have fire rate, which isn't too far, but that's compensated by damage, and mobility. I like this gun as well. It's another one of my favorites, but like I said before, I prefer the TAR. Now it's got less accuracy, but a higher fire rate. Now what accuracy means isn't how well you see through the sight, but basically it is how if you had to shoot at a target, the bullets wouldn't be all sprayed around, but they'd be all focused on one point if you have full accuracy, basically. Okay, so with the TAR, we have pretty much the same stats as the SCAR. The fire rate is a bit higher, and the accuracy is a bit less, but I think they cancel each other out because you're getting more bullets on your target, so yeah. The FAL, again, FAL, whatever you want to call it, is a semi-automatic single fire gun, so obviously its accuracy is high. It's got a damage like practically almost the other assault rifles, a good range, obviously much less of a fire rate, and the same mobility. Again, I'm not that much of a fan of the semi-automatics, but if you're good at pressing your R1 or whatever you have on Xbox quickly, then you should use this gun or the FAMAS. Finally we get to the M16A4, which is another assault rifle, and it's a 3-round burst again. If we compare it to the FAL, all it has is less accuracy and higher fire rate. But if we compare it to the FAMAS, it's also got less accuracy and practically the same fire rate. But I prefer this gun to the FAL because maybe it might be the fact that it looks nicer, maybe because I'm better with it. But like I said before, I don't really like these semi-automatics. Now I'll go with the TAR in this one, as I said before. You can go with whatever you want. Okay, now we come to attachments. Okay, so we have the grenade launcher, which is what you get first, and it's pretty good, but I wouldn't waste my attachment on it. Next we have a red dot sight, which again isn't too good because the iron sights on assault rifles are usually pretty good. Now I use a silencer to be undetected by others, but some people don't like it since it takes off range, as you can see to the right. There's the ACOG scope, which I don't find useful at all on assault rifles, but some people would just want to stand back and fire away without getting into the thick of the action. I personally think that assault rifles are to get in the middle of the battle. An FMJ, which increases your damage slightly, but not enough to make significant difference. You have your shotgun, which is basically an attachment you gain after the grenade launcher challenge, after 20 kills with the grenade launcher, as you can see here. And it's just like attaching a shotgun to the bottom of your assault rifle, which I personally think is stupid, but you know, some people have their own opinion. Holographic sight, I personally find it worse than the red dot sight, but again, it's your own opinion. Now, they both have the same, they don't increase or decrease any stats, but there's a big red dot on the holographic sight. It's a very thick dot, so it can impede your vision of faraway enemies. So if you don't intend to be running, then I wouldn't use one of these sights either. I would just go with the iron sights. Now you can use a heartbeat sensor if you're going to be camping with this gun, so you can just hide and, you know, detect your enemies and get them before they even know you're there. Thermal scope, which again is kind of like the ACOG scope, which in fact is done with a challenge of the ACOG scope, and it's again something you'd want to use if you stay far away from the battle and don't want to get in the thick of it. But again, like I said, the assault rifles are something you'd use to go in and not stay far away, and the iron sights I think are still sufficient to stay away. And finally, extended mags, which you might need, and they're done by unlocking FMJ with 40 bullet penetration kills. That's, you have to get the bullet through a wall to kill somebody, which is pretty hard to get these extended mags, but they are pretty much a waste. Well, they're not really a waste, but like, you know, you're wasting an attachment, and you can use Scavenger Pro like I do, which will also give you extended mags. But you do need more magazines on an assault rifle if you don't die too quickly, that is. I'm gonna go with the silencer as I had before.